Hello and welcome to all the men and women of the West. I'm Joe. Today I've got another Halloween episode, or a Halloween-centric one. Today I'll be retelling a bit of information on Chemosh, one of the gods of evil, lord of the undead. Chemosh hates life and believes that it's a gift, certainly, but it's wasted on mortals. And it's said that he tries to infiltrate the hearts of mortals, trying to get them to give up the shell of mortality, and tries to tempt them with the promise of immortal life. In reality, he's trying to condemn them to an eternity as his slaves. This is kind of his way of mocking life. Naturally, he hates Mishakal, the goddess of healing, because she's a champion of life. He also hates the other gods of good, and is often in conflict with Kislev and Syrian. Chemosh was brought from beyond the vastness of eternity at the behest of Takesis. He is said to sit to the right of the Hall of Souls passing to witness the passing of the dead. It was not until the Age of Dreams, though, that he finally interfered in Krynn, specifically Ansalon, when he formed the Bone Warriors and Bone Acolytes, who went on to fight in a few wars in his name. He was said to have given over the secret, how to manipulate the souls of the dead, to Takesis, who then betrayed him, so that in the War of Souls he was rather pleased with her and her nemesis, Paladin's fall. He has for a symbol a yellow skull, and his constellation is the goat's skull. What's more is, like many of the gods of Krynn, he has multiple names. He is known as Aelith in Urgoth, Chemos Jotun in Icereach, Komos in Taladas, Drawn of the Deep in Tarsus, Chemax in Thorbardin, Lifebane in Mythos. He is called the Lord of Bones, Lord of Death, Orcrust to the Hobgoblins, and the Black Goat. So obviously he's kind of compared to the devil of Judeo-Christian beliefs there, with the idea of the black goat. He's, in D&D terms, he's considered neutral evil, rather befitting his equal rancor against everyone else. He's often depicted as a rakishly handsome man in a black robe or fine clothes. Sometimes he has a small obsidian sickle in hand. Other times he's as Team 4-Star might call it, a cadaverific figure in funeral robes. He sometimes takes on the appearance of a lich clad in rotting finery. He's honestly rather terrifying. His colors, most often associated with, are black, which is a color of evil, and pale yellow, which it's rather funny because yellow is often associated with, or at least the lighter hues of yellow are often associated with joy, newness, freshness, and smarts. He is smart. He is new, I guess, in a way, and he comes with fresh ideas of how one might consider the mortal coil. But we should also consider the possibility that when they say pale yellow, they mean gold in some form, with gold often being a symbol of corruption and greed. So we could also take that meaning. There's a lot more to tell about Chemosh and his influence in the world. That's a tale I'll tell at a later date when I recount the events of the Age of Mortals. For now, I only want to relate that he's the god of the undead, and he is most notable for his Bone Warriors, as that connects him best to Halloween. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like and that subscribe button, as though you were reorcs forging the world into shape.